In 2010, I put a portfolio together with the hopes of getting into art college, and I did. I went to IADT in 2011, and I studied animation. I graduated in 2015. I've been working in the industry ever since. Part of the portfolio submission was to submit a notebook. I submitted two because I'm a teacher's pet, and I have not looked at these in about 13 years, so I'm about to do it now. And frankly, I feel kind of nervous because I don't know what to expect. Let's start with the first one. Oh man. Oh, immediately I'm met with some cringe. I hereby swear that this book won't be filled with drawings of Alex Turner like all my others. Some really timid life drawing. I think I did this on a portfolio course that I did for like a week in the summer before my last year of school. That would have been when I started working on my portfolio. Yeah, this was before I learned what like gesture drawing was, and I still really wasn't good at life drawing. Oh yeah, I remember this. So the portfolio submission had, I had a big case as well, and I was like messing with scale a lot, so I would draw me big and small and like superimpose me into photographs. And then one of them that I did was like me stepping on my school. I might show that case one day, but this drawing does not receive my seal of approval. God damn. Oh my god. A self-portrait from 13 years ago. It's funny, I clearly couldn't grow a mustache very well at the time. It still doesn't really join up, so not too much has changed. This is my friend Dave. He used to make YouTube videos under Music from Blue Skies, and he released a second album, and I had drawn him and he put that onto badges, and I used to have those like badges and stickers stuck to my wall. So sweetly naive. It says, "My drawing is/has been shipped all over the world. How cool is that?" Oh, the eyes are so far apart. That's really funny. It looks like a Napoleon Dynamite drawing. I was a huge Libertines fan when I was 17, and I think that's my English teacher. One of the storyboards that I designed was, the idea was like, it was this glam rock superhero, so his costume is really elaborate, and so he hears an old woman in distress and runs into a phone booth, and he has to like straighten his hair and like do his eye makeup and stuff, and by the time he's done, the old lady has like beaten the robber with her handbag. I don't know if it's in here, but I remember going through like all these like buzzwords, vaguely glam rock sounding, and like trying to combine them to give him a name. I think I came up with Izzy Razzle was his superhero name. It was, yeah, Izzy Razzle glam rock superhero. This was my first attempt. That's kind of cool. That looks really like 70s. That looks like something that exists. But I definitely like the boots and kind of the exaggeration. Idea for a weapon is a hairspray. I guess to just spray someone in the eyes. You don't have to be a superhero to do that, man. You can just do that. I don't advise you, but like you can. Yeah, this was more stuff for the portfolio. I took a picture of my parents' kitchen, and then I drew a rhino at the bin and me climbing on the cabinets to try and get away from it. And then this one was me lying on my actual, like a photograph of my bedroom, and this one was me outside of a tattoo parlor. Ah, some thumbnails for my storyboard. Oh, this is another storyboard. It's a guy, like a real buff guy in the gym, and he's showering after a workout, I guess, and the current in the drain is like really strong, and he gets sucked down, and he's like pinged around all the like really narrow pipes and stuff, and then it throws him back out, and he's like like really thin and shaped like the pipes, and all his muscles are gone. That was kind of fun. Oh yeah. So this is him when he's strong, and this is him when he's weak. Those are, I mean, I don't know if you can say these are inspired by Fairly Odd Parents. I kind of ripped it off wholesale. I guess I hadn't figured out how to like develop a style yet. Oh yeah, I had a fear of drawing people, so I would just like draw the backs of people's heads on the bus. And this is a bit of paper. Eyes, right? It's only a matter of time before we get to eyes in like an 18-year-old's portfolio. That's my dad's nose, 100%, and it's very funny that I could recognize it. Oh yeah, I used to draw my hand while I was drawing, like a lot. I remember doing that a few times. That was fun and like really hard. I feel like so much of art class in art school was like photorealistic drawings and paintings, and I used to do a lot of that because I think maybe I just thought that's what art was because that's what they told me it was. But I never like really enjoyed it. And I remember I just used to like drawing cartoons, but they wouldn't let me do it. This is the only thing I remembered from these books. It's a reference to a Blur song. They mention a guy called Colin Zeal and say he's immaculate. He's an immaculate dresser. So I made like a dress up doll where I cut sections of the paper away so you can like change this guy's outfit. And so it's like interchangeable. So if I want him with, oh yeah, like the suit trousers and the big long coat, I have it like cut in such a way that they overlap. I still remember this because I think it's really fun and like turned out really cool. And so if I want the red shirt and the black jeans, it's all possible. That's really fun. There's a little piggy with his trousers down saying, "Dude, not cool, why did you blow my house down?" I think he was pulling his fork, if you know what I mean. That's Trinity College in Dublin. Oh, that's fun. And then I think this is just an ad that I liked. Oh yeah, because I was kind of messing with like putting, real backgrounds and drawings together. And then I liked the way her legs faded down into a cartoon. Yeah, that's cool. It says up here, should I have taken this? Probably not. Right, that's the first one done. It's not very good, I don't think. Oh, I feel like I'm taking psychic damage. I need to take a minute to just like steel myself and also let my cat in. Before I get into the second notebook, I just want to take this moment to say that I really despise ring bound notebooks. I feel like the pages are really hard to turn because of it, and like it wasn't much of a problem with this one, it seems like, but they usually fall out a lot easier. So I don't like those. And I also really don't like these types of sketchbooks either. Is it Dollar Rowney? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but the paper quality is just like really bad, and I don't like the feel of it. I've lots of sketchbook opinions now that I hadn't quite developed at 18, so let's dive in. Okay. I did not draw this, but I remember, oh God, I remember being obsessed with this Tumblr. It was drawings of David Mitchell. He had like an obsession with pizza or something. And for like a couple of weeks of my life, it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. So there's probably going to be some of those in here. This says, I spent 40 minutes on those keys. I don't know that was time well spent, to be honest. I really like that. That's a fun idea. I remember doing a lot of stuff with scale at the time. Even like a couple of years ago, I drew me huge sitting in my bedroom during lockdown. That's just how it felt. It became like a prison, you know? Oh, Christ. Oh my God. I've just been linked to the best thing ever. There's a whole blog dedicated to cartoon drawings of David Mitchell with pizza. I want to tell everyone I know, but I'm going to save it for when people are feeling down. This would clear up any blues. Needless to say, I'll be contributing. Watch this space. Holy shit. Yeah, my cat, you hear him? He's cringing out there loudly. No, he wants to get into the kitchen to eat my bread. Now that pizza's not in my life, I finally understand what all those songs on the radio are about. But of course, David's favorite superpower is always his pizza vision. That's actually, I want to use that idea for something else. Did Sophie know Mark would be such an overprotective dad to their pizza child? What exactly are your intentions with my pizza? I didn't know I was a Peep Show fan as far back as 2010, but I still think it's one of the best shows ever made. Oh, this was like, I was going to make a diorama with like loads of layers. I don't think I actually got around to it. But yeah, oh, that's fun. I was thinking of like a top-down perspective of someone like dunking a basketball. That's something I would like to try now. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's my granddad. He's 90 in July this year. So he would have been, 77 here? That's great. I get the impression with this notebook, I was like maybe feeling like I didn't have enough life drawings, so I was just trying to get more in there. But I think maybe the point of the notebooks was like just to kind of prove that it's part of your day-to-day life and that it's just a regular thing for you, you know? So the joke is it's pie on a windowsill. It's really funny. And there's my dad. Oh, Jesus, I didn't know I had to do that many favors. Jesus. A few minutes in the mirror. That's me and that's me dad. Big Chad chin on me. That kind of does look like my dad, actually. Again, haven't done him any favors, but it says I could turn into this down the bottom, and I have to admit, I see it happening. Another self-portrait. Kind of looks like me, but like if I had kind of more snake DNA than human. Oh, this is the thing I was talking about earlier. The like list of vaguely sounding glam rock words. Ziggy, Razzle, Sparkle, Sprinkles, Diamond, Flowers, Dazzle, Platinum, Neptune, Ace, Haze, Izzy, Star, Roxy, Saturn, Thunder, Silver. Izzy, Razzle, Roxy, Star, Ace, Silver, Ziggy, Sparkles, Ace, Thunder, and Razzle, Diamond were the names that I come up with for that superhero. Those are pretty good, I think. What was I doing for the rest of the 2 minutes? Those are 20-second drawings, 30-second poses. That's crazy. Those are terrible. Ellen's face didn't go exactly as planned, but I liked her shoes. Okay, I put that in. That's kind of fun. There was an ad on TV that was something like this. It was, the weather keeps awkward conversations going 33% longer. Fact. That fact thing was like some ad, but I don't remember what it was. I remember getting into like ideas like this around this time, and it really reminds me of zines that I would come to make probably 6-7 years later. Little kind of jokes, kind of, if you can call this a joke. Ah, no way. Okay, Orla Gartland is a great musician, and she had an EP competition for like maybe her first EP to draw the cover, and I submitted something. Yeah, I came second. The winner was definitely a lot better, I remember that. But Orla sent me like a runner-up prize, and I can't exactly remember what it was, but I remember it was an envelope with like a bunch of stuff in it. Maybe there was like stickers and stuff, and there was like handwritten lyrics to some of her songs, which is so funny. Like seeing where she is now, you know, I'm sure she would probably, yeah, she would probably cringe if she was reminded of that. We only have like 6 pages left, but I have to change my battery, which is annoying. Did these in 2004. I was 11, not a particularly angry child. Jesus, I was about to say I just played a lot of Grand Theft Auto, and it says right here I must have played a lot of GTA. It's scary, the ways in which we change over the years, and it's even scarier the ways that we don't. Yeah, kind of a crazy thing for an 11-year-old kid to be drawing. Oh my god! I did this when I was 11. I think it was my dream house. I may have copied this from like a Simpsons book, because I remember like Bart's dream treehouse or something looking like this. I don't know why I was just, I guess just to fill the last few pages, just resorted to like sticking in some old childhood stuff. But this type of thing, I loved so much, and I still love it today. 1 is a jacuzzi, 2 is a mini fridge, 3 is a dartboard, 4 a squishy machine. Like that's so obviously from The Simpsons, because I don't think I knew what a squishy was. A happy slide that, that goes all the way up. I love the kink in it, that's really fun. 10 is a dunk tank, a snooker table, a graffiti wall. 17 is a throne, gotta have a throne. 18 is a stairs, I guess I realized there was no way in or out. 19 is a guitar room. 22 is a teleporter to get downstairs, I guess, because I realized there was no way back up once you go down the slide. Yes, of course. There's like so much stuff in here that I actually want to redraw. Like that'd be so fun. I am going to do that. That's going to be fun. Wow, those are pretty bad. I'm trying to think back to the little baby boy who finished these notebooks. Like I was 18, but like compared to my grand old age now, ostensibly a toddler I was. My nana died when I was 9. And I remember constantly drawing at her kitchen table, and she'd be trying to put the dinner out, and she'd be like cursing me because there was razor shavings all over the table. Like, my point being, I've just been drawing forever. I really don't think these are very good, and I wasn't expecting them to be. And like, on one hand, you know, if you have all the skills you need before you go into college, then what are they going to teach you, right? I guess they just saw potential, right? That's all they're looking for. They're not expecting me to be amazing. I didn't really know what to expect to feel at the end of this. One thing that I'm feeling is like gratitude for my parents for not questioning that this is what I wanted to do and let me do it and sort of like figure things out for myself. And I really like my life. I didn't expect to get so sappy, but like, yeah, these like 2 notebooks for all their flaws kind of had a crazy impact on the trajectory of the rest of my life. Yeah, it's kind of encouraging to see how far I've come. I'm better now, a lot better than I was 13 years ago. That's good, right? If I wasn't, something would be wrong. Anyway, look, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be back really soon with something else. Cheers. Thanks.